Hi, and welcome back. Joining me now is Rebecca Fink, Park Ranger with the Army Corps of Engineers. Rebecca, thanks for being on the show today.
Thank you.
You have a large event scheduled coming up here at the end of September. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we have our National Public Lands Day, September 27th of 2014. This day is nationally a day where we can actually get on the water. It tends to be our lake's major trash cleanup event. So on September 27th, we are going to invite lots of groups from the communities to meet us at Pine Road Park. We are going to be supplying trash bags and gloves and location sites around the lake where we can do some trash cleaning.
And we're actually at one of those locations now where behind us is an awful lot of trash. So is this fairly typical of some of the places that we can expect people to help us pick up?
Yeah, so we have, a couple 20, 30 locations really around our lake, if not more, that are trash deposit sites. So what happens is any trash that gets put into the Chattahoochee River near the Atlanta location flows downriver and it gets stuck here at West Point Lake. Our dam stops any trash from going any further. And what happens is this is a bunch of plastics, household items, and really plastics, if they're here, they're going to stick around for 10, 20, even 100 years or so. So it's a big effort, and it's a big community effort to be able to come out here.
There's all sorts of things behind us too, and behind the camera I see a tire. I see pieces of dock float, buckets, just any kind of trash and some things you might not even expect to float. We find out here on the lake.
Boaters on the water may see this trash and debris, mainly bigger logs, and in locations where these things do deposit on shore, you're going to notice a lot of trees, a lot of sticks and debris, and if you look a little bit closer, a lot of trash. So yes, out here we have tires, lots of plastic bottles. We do have flowering pots, shoes, items, normal items that you would have on your person. Things that get washed off docks, marinas by accident. Sometimes it's intentional. People just throw their trash into the water and they don't know where it goes. On bigger locations, sometimes we'll have refrigerators, anything that floats that can be transported downriver, no matter how big it is. Sometimes, on larger river systems, those can be jacuzzis. So we do get all kinds of large items too.
Now, people can see behind me that if they're going to help clean up this area, it's going to be in a woody kind of area. There's going to be a lot of things that are not going to be picked up, but they'll have to sort of navigate over. So I'm sure there are some safety requirements as to what kind of footwear and clothing we would like people to wear if they're going to volunteer. So tell us about that.
Well, in the end of September, the weather's going to cool down a little bit, but of course you want to be dressed appropriately for not just the heat conditions, but where you're going to be stepping. We don't want you coming out here in, for example, flip-flops or Crocs shoes. We want to protect your toes. The site that we're on right now, you're going to have to step over large pieces of sticks, small pieces of plastic that could still be under the sand. So we want to make sure that you're not wearing flip-flops that are going to fall off and stepping on some of those hazardous items.
And we will provide people with some other safety equipment if they come out to volunteer with us, correct?
On September 27th, that's a day that we're going to have plastic gloves available, trash bags. Rangers will be available to be on site with you to make sure that you're not picking up anything that, for example, glass, needles. We don't want kids, and that brings up another point. This event, we have middle school kids, homeschool groups, larger family groups, and really anybody, and it's for all ages. Each trash site is different. We'll make sure that the site that's given to your specific group is going to be appropriate and safe.
So family members, kids, adults, individuals who want to volunteer, larger groups who want to volunteer, anything from Girl Scouts and Cub Scouts up to like high school and college service groups, those are all accepted?
Yes.
Okay, tell us if people are interested in volunteering for this program, how they can get in contact with you to either learn a little bit more or how they can register.
Well, you can always call me at 706-645-6113. If I'm not at the office to take your phone call, please leave your name, message, and the event that you're specifically inquiring about, such as the 2014 trash pickup. I also have an email. You can email me at Rebecca, rebecca.m.fink@usace.army.mil.
And I'm sure that there will also be some additional information posted on our Facebook page. You do a good job of managing our Facebook page and keeping that up to date. Can you just give folks a quick kind of plug on the Facebook page and where they can find that?
On our Facebook page, this is a public site, meaning you don't have to be a member of Facebook to see all the good information that we have posted. Currently, we do have flyers and registration forms on that site, as well as our main Corps of Engineers site, which the link is provided on our Facebook page. All you do is search www.facebook.com/westpointlake.usace, and our profile picture is going to be our red castle symbol, our Army Corps of Engineers symbol.
Okay. Rebecca, some great information today. I really appreciate you being on the show, and I hope everybody volunteers to come out and help clean up the lake September 27th, 2014. So stay tuned. We have more show to come right after this break.